Hey guys, how's it going? Bert Crown here. Let's take a minute to talk about NHL. I feel like people are a little hard on it, and they might be just being a little too hard on NHL. And I'm gonna talk about why, and then I'm gonna just talk about a couple of things that I wanted to say, and some things that I've been thinking, because like when I stream, and if you want to check it out and talk to me and stream every morning at 7:30 a.m. and I stream till about 11:30 Eastern time. I've been getting asked, like, how do I still play the game? Like, it's June, how you still play the game? I do truly enjoy the game, but we're gonna get into all that, guys. I hope you do enjoy the video, and leave in the comment section your thoughts on what I'm saying here today, because I love just talking to you guys in the comment section and in chat, in stream, for Crown 88 if you want to do that. But let's get into it, guys. I hope you do enjoy it. So yeah, just what I talk about, I'm just gonna open packs. I just got a bunch of this stuff just lingering around. That's not really anything too crazy, so we'll just open it up. So like a couple of things people talk about is, how are you still playing the game with all the problems it has? Like, realistically, NHL isn't the only oh my god, isn't the only game with problems. Now that was a mini pack, guys. Hands down gonna be our best pull. Like, you've seen the pack for pull. That's a crazy pull for a mini pack, but that's awesome. I enjoy that. But yeah, a lot of people are saying this game with the problems it has, how are you still playing it? And I enjoy hockey. Hockey is a game I like to follow. I'm in Dynasty Fantasy Hockey, salary cap Dynasty Fantasy Hockey by that way, and I follow it all year long. I'm following it through the summer. I'm following it. Like, I just love hockey in general, and I love this game in general. And it's bad, yes, but it only has bad features. It's not a complete trash game. Like, I do still enjoy the game. And when people bring up the problems it has, every game has problems, especially annually released games. That was hard to say. They have their problems because they're trying to rush it to make deadlines, and they don't make sure everything's done properly and right. And there's issues that they tweak throughout the year. Now, with the pandemic we just had, there were struggles for the team. I would assume working from home and trying to communicate and get everything done. So like that's kind of got to be a leeway that they need over the last couple of years. So 24 really needs to be good, and I think it will. I honestly think it will. We're gonna take Morgan Riley just because now they've had their year after the pandemic. Everybody's settled back in and getting ready to push, and I think that we're really going to see a good game. And now with that, like, every game does have its problems, as I've said. Other people say how this game just dies so quickly. It dies so quickly. And yes, the game does die like relatively fast, and around GWC qualifier, around playoff time, it takes a dip in numbers. But that's every year. Like, I hear people talking to me about it, like, this game, it's really hard to find people, it's this game has nobody playing it, but it always happens this time of year where your casual to above casual players, they dip out, they play they play MLB, or they go play other games, right? Like, and they're like, people are out doing that. But there are a lot of people that play hockey all year round because they really enjoy the game. And would it be nice to get that number up so we can have more people playing hockey? Sure. But to hear this argument that this game is dead, and this game is dead because look how quick it died, this game slows down every time at the same time every year. It's a seasonal game. It does that, right? Like, you have to expect that. And then just one other thing I wanted to talk about throughout this little pack opening video. I might even go open a pack from the store. But goals. People hate on the game for goals. Now, yes, some of the goals are bad and some of the bounces are bad, but you got to remember, EA is not scoring the goals on you. Like, if you come over to my stream and you talk to me and you watch me, you'll see that, yes, I do complain about some of the goals, but at the same time, I'm complaining at myself, right? Like, I'm getting irritated with myself that I let them get to that spot to get that shot. Like, for instance, the short side shot. You can defend that by defending short side. Don't let them get to that spot. Don't let them get that shot off. Or the wrap, right? The wrap's another very good example. You can defend the wrap. And yes, it's not fun having to do that, But that's like, EA didn't do that to you, right? Like, EA is not constantly pushing the wrap on you. It's a goal that happens in real life. Same with short side. It's a goal that happens in real life. But why people hate that goal in this game so much is because you come across players that absolutely force it. And that's when it gets irritating. And that's when it gets that stigma. And that's when people get mad about it. Is yes, it goes in a lot, but wraps go in a lot in real life. They do. Short side shots go in a lot in real life. Like, these goals that are going in this game, they go in a lot in real life. It's just people beat them to death that it irritates the community. That's what it comes down to. And that the fact that people force into areas, I do it myself, force into areas for the shots they know work, it's not EA's fault. And I think EA takes a lot of the abuse and criticism on something that they cannot control. So I just wanted to talk about that as well, because that, I feel, is a really big point that people really try to drive home, is EA just lets these glitch goals go in. These can be defended. They really can. It is very irritating having to play that way for an entire game, or if you get unlucky and get that twice in a row, it's irritating having to play that twice in a row. Another one is delay a game. This one I can put on EA, but it's on the community, right? This one's on both parts. This isn't a praise EA video. It's just this one's on both parts. The community flipping the puck over the glass when you're losing games. I've been through a couple of them. They're annoying, and I've watched other people go through a couple of them. It's annoying to watch too. Like, where they get down a couple of goals, they know you're outperforming them. So instead of just quitting or just continuing to play hockey and get better at the game, they flip the puck over the glass. And that gets super annoying. It really does. And that can be addressed. 3 delay game penalties over the glass, and the player gets kicked from the game, you get the win, we move on, everybody's happy. But like, they need to do something about that. So we can say, yes, that one's EA's fault, but that one's also on the community, right? The player's doing it. Like, you can't just blame it all on EA. That individual person is doing that. Like, yes, EA can address it and fix it just by over the boards 3 times, and you don't have to deal with that guy anymore. But that is an issue as well. But yeah, guys, that's sorry that wasn't really, it was a hockey video, but it wasn't a hockey video, so I do apologize about that. It's just, I keep getting asked questions on how I'm still playing this game, and it is because I enjoy it. But then people bring up stuff like this on, like, how, like the stuff we just talked about, on how I'm still playing the game with this going on. And like, I remember, like, this is the game that I enjoy. I do get on EA's case a little bit, but at the same time, when you process what's going on, it's not on EA, right? Like, so EA can squash the wrap. Let's say they make a goalie get down low, post to post, and they force the post. All that you're going to get is people stepping out and throwing it across the goalie like they do now, but it's going to be what they force, and it's going to be just more aggressive. Or if they make the goalie play that way, 1-Ts are going to be even more aggressive and going in. So like, you got to defend those goals, or learn how to defend those goals. I feel like sometimes it's easy for people to get on that hate EA bandwagon. I'm guilty of it sometimes too, but you got to just remember, like, they put out the game, we're the ones that break it. But anyways, guys, I do appreciate you watching the video, and please leave in the comment section down below what you think and what your opinions are on what we talked about. And I hope you did enjoy it. I really do. And until next time, guys, ciao, ciao.